Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're filming in the glorious English summer, which is currently raining and windy as normal in the UK. And we're looking at a particularly appropriate product for this condition, which is the HOTWAV R9 Plus rugged tablet. So this has been sent to me by HOTWAV. So thank you very much to the company for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it for the review. What it is it's a introduced product, is as you guessed, it's a military standard grade waterproof Android tablet basically. So it's meant to be used in the outdoor scenario like this, for camping trips, anyone who works outside, unfortunately in this kind of conditions are a lot, it would be perfect for. So it's built like a tank essentially. It's designed to withstand lots of harsh environments. So let's get into this review and find out what my initial thoughts are on this product, and would I buy this if I was going out into the wilderness, and should you buy this if you need a rugged tablet like this. So the HOTWAV R9 Plus is purpose-built to withstand harsh environments like we experience in the UK and also elsewhere. It's completely and utterly waterproof down to 1 metre, 1.5 metres submersion. So it's in like a rugged waterproof housing with the ports are all covered up with like a proper rubber connections on it, and it feels really, really strong and well made. So it could even withstand high pressure, high temperature water jets on top of that also, which is really, really good. Amazing how it does actually feel really rugged as well. Obviously I've not tested it to its full extreme ability so far, but I have had it in water. I've had it out and about in the garden, out and about outdoors, and I've used it and I've not had any problems with it whatsoever. So physically, as I say, it looks and feels really tough. The body is made from thick TPU rubber, metal with reinforced bumpers on each corner. So the corner of the screen is really well protected. It's a fully laminated display with it comes in the box with a glass screen protector as part of the package, which we'll get into in a minute for the launch package. And it also comes with a pre-applied plastic screen protector as well, which I'm just using at the moment because I've not put the glass one on yet. So you won't need to buy an extra case for it. It comes with everything in the box as you need it. So the list price on this product is about £219. So it's, for the money, I think it's pretty good value for money for what you get in the box, because you get a 20-watt charger. We'll show you the unboxing. You get a 20-watt charger. You get a carry handle with it, which screws in from the back with a screwdriver, which you get included in the box. You get a kickstand with it like this, which is really, really tough and really well made. And you also get, as I say, get the charger, you get the screen protector, everything you need to get going, and the battery's built in. So it weighs roughly about 1.07 kilos, 2 pounds roughly, double the weight of a standard 10-inch tablet. So it is hefty. Don't think it's going to be light. It isn't. It's pretty big for a tablet, but obviously the good thing about that is you get the ruggedness of it to use out and about in the outdoor environments. So let's have a look now at the performance of the tablet. So we've done the sort of design of the tablet. Let's have a look at the performance of it. So under the hood, there's a Unisoc processor, which is an octa-core processor. Won't go into too much details on it, but it's basically quite a low range processor. So you may be used to hearing sort of Snapdragon, MediaTek. It's not like those. It's very bottom of the range, sort of bottom range Snapdragon, MediaTek performance. So the performance of this tablet is not going to be mind blowing, but it's not really meant for that. The tablet isn't the point in the tablet. The point in this tablet is to produce waterproof, high rugged tablet to use outdoor in different environments and to withstand camping trips, for example, and everything like that. So it's not really meant for performance, and it will be absolutely fine for watching video content on, for doing, I don't know, very light gaming, office work on it, reading books on it like a Kindle. And one thing the tablet does have going for it is it has got 24 gigabytes of RAM. So you've got 8 gigabytes of physical RAM, then you've got 16 gigabytes of extended virtual RAM. So that's very unusual on a tablet, having that much RAM, and you really do notice it in using the tablet that you can multitask on it up to a ridiculous amount because of that really high RAM content. So you can open lots and lots of tabs at the same time, and you get a nice 512 gigabytes of storage on the tablet as well. And it can also be extended using a micro SD card, which is really nice to have. So as I mentioned before, gaming isn't something that I would try on this tablet, but it will run very light games. Like if you ran Genshin Impact or PUBG on a very low setting, it would run okay. It's fine for light gaming, but you put the graphics up, it won't perform as you would expect. So just bear that in mind when you're buying the tablet. If you plan to use on it for gaming, it won't be an ideal gaming tablet because of that Unisoc processor, but it's fine for everything else. So the tablet has a 20,000-ish milliamp battery, which is huge. It is massive. It's double the capacity of, say, an iPad, or even more than that, or any other tablet on the market 10-inch. So in the wilderness without charging up. So roughly I get a week out of this sometimes without even charging up, because 20,000 milliamps is huge. And that's nice because you can sort of not worry about having it, not take your charger with you if you haven't got electricity, if you're out and about camping. It gives you that flexibility. Also, you get a 10 watt output on it for like a power bank. So you can use it to charge your phone because that big battery on it, and it will do that via USB-C cable. So it doesn't have a wireless charging or anything like that. It's purely wired charging. And let's look at the charging speed, because that big battery needs a lot of charging. So it's got a 20 watt charging speed. They're classed at high speed. It's not really high speed. 20 watts charging a 20,000 milliamp battery will take you about 6 hours, which is fine. I don't think it's too bad. I've plugged it in the house using a fast charger, and it's fine. I don't have any problems with it. I think it's okay. I think for the price, they've had to make cuts somewhere and compromises, and that is one of them. And it's, for me, 20 watts is okay. It's the same as an iPhone or same as an iPad, really, so don't worry about it too much. Now let's have a look at the cameras. So the cameras on this are actually pretty good. So you're getting on the back of it, so normally on tablets you get rubbish cameras. We actually get a 64 megapixel rear camera and a 16 megapixel front camera. So you've got decent cameras on it, and you've got 2 cameras on the rear and 1 on the front, and it's actually pretty good. The quality you get out of these shots, I'll show you some shots. They're not really good, but they're okay for a tablet. It's actually usable, so I would say that's pretty practical, and it takes reasonably detailed photos in most lighting conditions as well. So let's go over now the screen. So the screen is a 1080p screen, so it's not 4K, and it has a relatively medium PPI density of about 300, and it has a refresh rate of 60 Hz. So it's not mind-blowing. It's not going to be 120 Hz display. It's the colours on it are fine. I think it's quite good. It's got about a peak brightness of about 700 nits. So outside you've got plenty of brightness to watch media content outside. Use a tablet, word processing, whatever, it will be absolutely fine. I've had no problems using this tablet in the outdoor bright environment. I'll show you some examples of me using it. It works fine. So the screen is just okay. It's fine for the price range, but it's not going to blow your mind away. But I can see why they've done it. 1080p is fine for this kind of tablet. It stops the battery drain too much. If you put anything else in it, you're going to get a really good battery drain. So I get why they've done it, so it makes sense. Now let's look at connectivity, because connectivity is where this tablet kind of shines. So you have full Wi-Fi connectivity, and you've also got 4G LTE on the SIM card. So I put a SIM card in this. I just put a pay-as-you-go SIM card in it. It's also got a micro SD card slot next to the SIM card, so you can expand the memory as mentioned. And I connected it to a 4G network, and it's run really well. It's actually picked up straight away, connected. I was outdoors using 4G, and it was really quick. So really impressive, and the signal was really good as well. So this is something that's really nice to have, is the 4G connectivity, because you can use it out and about in the wilderness without getting your phone out. Just get a pay-as-you-go SIM card. It cost me like £8, I think, for the card, and it's got 40 gigabytes of data on it. So Wi-Fi is dual band support, 6E standard, and it has 5 gigahertz, 2.5 gigahertz, and Bluetooth 5 is on board, all the usual. So you can use a Bluetooth connectivity, you can use Bluetooth headphones. It doesn't have a headphone slot on this for wired headphones, so just bear that in mind. If you're going to use wired headphones, you can't do that, so it has to be Bluetooth connectivity on the headphones, which is fine for me, because I only use Bluetooth connectivity in the studio anyway at the moment, really. So, but just bear that in mind. So let's have a look at the real world usage scenarios of this tablet then. So I think who is it aimed at then? Why would you buy this tablet? Because I was thinking about this earlier, and it's HOTWAV basically market this tablet as a camping tablet. So one thing you've got on the back is a really bright, ridiculously bright light. I'll show you some shots of me using the light in the darkness. It's so bright, and you can actually use it as a camping light in a tent. So I really liked that ability to do that. Just don't leave it on too long, because it will drain the battery. Also, don't look into it. It just say on the back as a warning, because it's that bright. So I think this is aimed at anyone who's going on the outdoors adventure and expedition market. So if you're a hiker, a camper, a walker enthusiast, anyone who's staying outdoors, then you don't mind having the heaviness, and you need that waterproofing, and you don't mind top of the range specs, then this is the tablet for you. And it's exactly who it's aimed at. Or anyone who works in an industry where you need a rugged tablet. So if you're outdoors all the time, like an engineer or a surveyor, anyone who's out in the field all the time, this will be perfect for. Even a real estate agent will be perfect for it. If you're out and about in the rain or whatever, it'd just be absolutely perfect. So construction, field work use, and I think like architectures, surveyors, anything like that would be perfect for this tablet, because you're basically out and about and you're in the field, and if this gets soaking wet, it doesn't matter. So the build quality on this is the most impressive thing. So I think the real world use scenarios, I'm going to show you some shots of me using it in the garden and stuff, and show you how rugged this tablet is, just to get you the idea about it. So what are the downsides to this tablet then? So let's kind of wrap up this review now, because we're well into it, and I don't want to go on too long. So the downside of this tablet is basically that it's very average performance on that Unisoc chip, but the benefit of that is you do get the 4G connectivity. You've got no headphone jack, no fingerprint scanner because of the big build quality. So all these things are cut out to save money and to provide that kind of mid-range, sort of low end to mid-range price point, which I think is absolutely fine. It's a good value tablet for the money. So the speaker quality also can be a bit hit and miss. So it's got really loud speakers on it for outdoor use. The speaker quality is actually quite loud, but the quality of it isn't that good because of the case. So just bear in mind, if you plan to use it as a Bluetooth speaker, it might not be the best one to use in the world, but it does actually go quite loud. So if you're out and about in the outdoors, it's fine, because quality when you're outside doesn't matter too much. So let's look at the pros as well, because we've had a look at the cons. So the pros of this tablet are that it's extremely rugged. It's military standard tested, and it's waterproof, and it is not going to break, basically. I've given this to my kids as an example of this, because I think this is a really good test for the tablet, and they cannot destroy this tablet. It's got a massive 20,000 milliamp battery, which is enough to last for around 4 days or to a week outside. It can be used as a power bank for when you're out there outdoors camping or an outdoors enthusiast. It's got a large bright display, which is nearly 11 inch, and it goes up to, sorry, I said 800 nits earlier, it's actually 400 plus nits, which is perfectly usable for outdoors for sort of map read, because you could use it for digital maps, like if you're out walking, stuff like that. It's got lots of accessories with it. Everything in the box is included as you're ready to go. It's got plenty of RAM, plenty of storage, 512 gigabytes of storage, decent cameras on the rear, a really good flashlight, and Android 14, which is a nice clean version of it, just limited of their own apps on it to provide you with the flashlight, everything like that. So there is plenty to like about this tablet. So in conclusion then, this tablet is probably not going to be for everyone. It's going to be for people who want an extreme tablet to take out and about, want something that needs 4G connectivity and they can use on the road and aren't going to worry about it. So for £219, it's pretty good value for money in my mind. Everything's included in the box, as I mentioned, and it's waterproof. And even now it's starting to rain, I do not have to worry about this tablet getting wet. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I'll show you some real world shots of me using this out and about in the outdoors and getting wet and soaked and all sorts, and you'll see how rugged and reliable this tablet is as a rugged all-in-one tablet that you could take out and about with 4G connectivity and a huge 20,000 milliamp battery. So thank you to the company again for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed the review. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you buy this tablet? Is this for you? Can you see a use for it in the real world? Let me know. So thank you very much. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.